Hello budgeters, welcome to Fun Filling Friday. It is the first Friday that my husband got paid in April, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in his paycheck. It actually came out to be $2,479.99 or 90, and I'm not sure if my husband's pay has changed and or why it has, but it looks like he's getting about $1 less each month. So I'm just going to change these to be $2,479.90 so that from here on out that's what our income will look like. And I think honestly that will probably change a remainder amount here at the bottom for my from when I budgeted before. So let's go ahead and finagle some money around. Anyway, I like $2,100 in there. I'm a little bit off on change, but overall the budget is pretty well set. The first thing we're going to do is pay tithing, which is going to be about 200 and let's see. So our tithing now will be a little lower as well. So it'll be 240. I'm going to round up and say 248. And we do a $10 fast offering for when we fast. We just put whatever money we would have used to our fast to our church. So I'm going to say $258 is what I want to pay in tithing, $248 for next week. We only fast once a month. And I'm going to make a note here at the bottom that we need to pay tithing for $258. And just because putting it in there doesn't actually mean that we get the tithing paid. And moving on to our budget, a lot of sinking funds will be able to be filled in today, and we also have a lot of things that we need to pay for this in the next few weeks. So we have about $500 worth of expenses here between our energy, Netflix, cell phone, internet, water, utilities coming out. And also we had an unexpected So I forgot, honestly, I forgot that I had a check that hadn't been cashed from Smith's that just came through. So I had to put that was like a month ago or something. So I did not have that paid yet. So we've already almost hit our $400 grocery budget for the month, but I'm hoping we're good on groceries, just because we bought a ton at Costco, hoping that we could only go out once this month with everything that's going on with the shutdown and social isolation social distancing. I guess it feels like isolation, right? So hopefully that is good for our groceries, but I'm probably going to give us a little leeway if we need to spend a little bit extra, just because that $100 check did kind of come through and was a little surprising. So I'm going to say we need about $600 left for our regular budget. So right now we have $2,444 left, and I want to have $600 remaining. So we have roughly about $1,800 to put into various sinking funds. The first sinking fund that I'm going to fill up is our medical deductible, which I need to have filled because we have some medical bills that are due. So this brings the total amount. We're going to put $215 in, and this brings the amount to $1,345.45. And the car account, I'm putting in $1.64, honestly, just so that I can have this car account have around $500 in it. I'm not contributing anything more to that at this time, just because with everything going on, we're just pausing some of those bigger expenditures. I am putting $10 in my dog account because he needs shots. And I'm putting $30 in our yard care account. We did just buy some fertilizer, so we're negative $28.12 in that account. So that makes this account positive $1.88. And that should be good for us for sure until May. And prescriptions and therapy gets $700. And that brings our account to a positive $457.89. And we're no longer in debt in that account. And that account is just getting a lot just because we have some stuff that we're going through right now in our family, and we're just not, that's kind of where a big chunk of our money right now is going, is to working through some issues, and I'm glad we have the money to be able to get the therapy and medication that we need to kind of resolve some issues. Children's Needs is getting $20. This account now has a negative balance because my husband decided to buy a Chromecast so that we could have a little TV in their room for Disney movies, like because we have that Disney Plus subscription, and I don't know, every once in a while, my 3-year-old's kind of getting at the phase where he may or may not take a nap. My 2-year-old always takes a nap, but we thought from keeping him from bugging his brother, well, the 2-year-old naps, they share a room, but it would be nice if we had a little TV in there for if he decides, if he isn't napping, then we'll let him watch like a Mickey Mouse show or something like that, so that he can have that quiet time, because he really needs that quiet time to, like, in the afternoon after he's had a busy day and had his lunch. He always does good with wind down time, so the 2-year-old has been falling asleep no matter what, even if a little cartoon's on, but the 3-year-old will sometimes fall asleep, will sometimes watch a little cartoon. So that's kind of a nice thing to have. So that does still keep this account into a negative just because that Chromecast was $37.50. Babysitting account gets nothing until summer season. Clothing and hair we're also not funding right now. Dental account, this dental account does need to build up because even though we're not currently going to the dentist, but my husband does need a lot of dental work in the future. And I think I'm actually going to zero out our vision account and just put that into the dental account. So I gave myself $20 for the month for dental, and I'm taking $20 out of vision and putting that into the dental account, which will make this $172. And my husband's passport account, we're just not funding that right now. He does not need to travel for work at all at the moment. Amazon Prime, we're putting $10 in there, so when that comes around, that money is there. Our food storage account, we're putting in $20, making this a positive $13.36. I did get a lot of supplies when the virus first started coming about. I just stocked up on a few things, and that made that have a little bit of a negative account just because I did go over a little bit, but now we have positive $13.36 in that account, and I need to start building that up again because we've been using a lot of our food storage, and this is what it is there for, and we honestly have ample for what we need. And I've really just been getting groceries because I've been supplementing that a lot. I have now quite a ton of frozen meat in the freezer, which I'm really happy about, and lots of pasta and rice and flour and all of those things, so that we will be good for quite some time. The only thing that really keeps me having to go back to the grocery store, honestly, right now, is milk for my little boys. They're still, I have a boy that just turned 3 and a boy that just turned 2, and they still enjoy their milk. So we go through about 4 gallons a week. So that is just kind of how we go, but I try to buy a lot of milk all at once. So we're kind of rationing it out right now, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. And moving on, our anniversary account, actually I should look to see where we're at. So we still have quite a bit of money. I haven't put, let's see. Is this adding right? It says I still have $2,444. Somehow that does not seem right to me. Did any of my formulas mess up? One moment here while I just go ahead. Oh yeah, my formulas did mess up. This isn't, for whatever reason, this didn't equal out those amounts. That is going to be interesting. So right now, I'm going to write a formula in here. So it's going to be, I'm going to put the equal sign in, and then I'm going to do, equals sum, and then in parentheses, I'm going to do the cells. So I'm starting from here to here, and then I'm going to put that in parentheses. So there we go. So that is the amount that is the sum of all of these cells added together, which equals 1,026.64. And so down here, that tells me that I have 1,400 left. Okay, so we're on track now. And I wanted 600 left in the budget, so we have about $800 left to delegate and dedicate. I combine those. Oh man. Okay. We have about $800 left to go ahead and put into sinking funds. The first sinking fund I'm going to fill out is let's see. I'm going to put some in this midlife crisis account, which is just paying down the rest of that Hawaii trip that we took. We have the money, honestly, in our savings accounts and my pre-marriage CD and everything. We have money to pay for this with cash. I'm just paying for it, though, out of our regular budget because I don't want to dip into these accounts. I really am just kind of wanting to let them hang tight, and so I'm just paying off the rest of our Hawaii account. Like, we paid for our Hawaii account, I'm doing it on paper this way. And so $530 and adding to a negative 922 makes this account negative $392.32. So we're just going to make this negative 300. What did I say? 392. Negative 392.32. And that is a good chunk of money. And I will just go ahead and put about $800 more or $200 more in some of these accounts, and then we will count that as good. So eating out gets $100, and we have been doing quite a bit of eating out, honestly, because getting food is one of those things that we can still do. So that makes this account a positive $59.45. So we've already eaten out quite a few times this month, and we're looking at $788.82, so I still have about $100 left. And the next account, let's see what other accounts we're kind of using right now. I'm going to not put anything into a vacation account at the moment, so I'm going to take that $50 out of there. And I think I'll probably just leave that, maybe make groceries $4.50 is what I want to do with that. Just give us a little bit of wiggle room. Then if we don't spend it, we'll just put it back into this midlife crisis account. And let's go ahead and zero out some of these accounts that we aren't putting money into. So nothing in house mounts, nothing in family vacation, nothing in electronics, nothing in Disneyland someday, Disney World someday. Health and fitness gets nothing. Impromptu giving gets nothing. Let's go ahead and pay. I'm going to pay my husband $25. And he just got a big chunk of money in there because he sold a computer part. So his account is now going to be a positive $687.72. And my account gets $25, and I had a negative balance in there, so now I have a positive $13.82. And family fun and reunions, I'm going to put $10 in there. We probably won't use it because we aren't really doing anything right now due to the virus, but we can just save it up for reunions, I suppose. Let's see where that leaves the budget. So we have about $28 left, so let's see what I can fill. We'll put $25 into our anniversary account, so that makes us $125. And we shall leave the rest right there. So that gives us about $703, well, exactly $703.22 left, and I just want to have that remainder in here for any irregular bills and anything else that we have coming up that might be unexpected. So that is the end of Fun Filling Friday. Our medical deductible is going to, honestly, we have a bill that we need to pay that we should be reimbursed from Liberty Health Share for, but it will be like a $1,200 bill for some anesthesia that I got when my gallbladder was taken out, and prescriptions and therapy. That money, as the rest of the month goes on, that money will be drained. So that $450, and I'm glad we're building up a dental account. Amazon Prime, I honestly would get rid of Amazon Prime, but my husband likes it, so we keep it. Food storage next month, I'm hoping we can fill some of that out. Anyway, so overall, looking pretty decent. I am excited because we have a few things coming. We should be getting a tax return. I just sent my brother-in-law, who's a CPA, just sent him our taxes, and because we have 2 kids, we should be getting a tax return, so I'm excited for that. And the stimulus checks, I know that they can come out as early as the end of April, and I'm not really expecting ours then because our taxes, we filed them pretty late, so I'm guessing ours won't come right away. But they could come this month, and we also could get a tax return this month in theory too. So we might get some supplemental money, which, if that's the case, we'll just use that supplemental money to pay the remainder of our Hawaii trip, which is now $392.32. And we should be able to put a little bit into our baby step 3B. And so that is kind of the plan right now, where we're at. And I have not updated our baby steps 4, 5, which is our retirement accounts right now, because I honestly just don't want to look at them with the stock market. So I'm just kind of letting those sit for a bit, and yep, that's kind of where the budget sits today. So my question for you guys is, first of all, how you're doing. I really do hope and pray that you guys are all doing well during this time of social distancing. And I also hope that your finances are doing well. I know that this is a time where a lot of people, financially, some people are getting pay cuts, some people are not in a job at all right now, and I just really hope and pray that you guys are all doing well. Let me know how you're doing. If you're getting your stimulus, let me know what you're going to do with it. If you got your taxes back, let me know if you got a tax return on how you are spending that money too. I will talk with you guys later. God bless. Bye.